wherever I went, it was going to be eyes wide open, completely new, completely unfamiliar. That's essentially what Texas was. It was unfamiliar, but it turned out to be incredible.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we're not looking to change.
It was an incredible ride and one where you just feel blessed to have been in the right place at the right time.
I cannot lie for none of you long as
so many teams and so many players, but for whatever reason, we tend to find ourselves in Texas.
As far as a miracle, anything less is
Go get your dreams. Don't give up, because your dreams can be as big as Texas.
when I'm on track, never lose control.
There is this hardness and ruthlessness to the Australian players, that no nonsense way of going about it. That enabled us, guys like myself, Chris, to the NBA.
What was my first impression of walking into Dallas was I needed to get better. That Texas triangle, the rivalry was real, and we went down in San Antonio. Of course, Andrew's a part of what's about to become a championship-winning team. You've got David Robinson in the 5 and Tim Duncan in the 4. You're like, what's that? It's why I learned to shoot the basketball.
That rivalry is huge. I wasn't aware of it until being there, but when you've got other Australians there, you felt like there was real common goals and what we're trying to do, and the impacts that we were having, not just for ourselves, but what it meant to Australian basketball back home.
One place where Australian basketball development was, I think, a little bit ahead of the curve. You look at some of these guys from the past. In many years, in the 1990s, right, you look back and it was so much power. But Andrew Gase, Chris Anstey, these guys were stepping away and shooting the ball from distance before it was popular.
Getting to see basically a lot of those veterans at the time and the work they put in and the hours and all the shooting, just what it takes to make it at that level, what's expected. I think they did a really good job of setting the bar, and I think they really helped build the culture for the young guys coming through.
I think that there's a lot of cultural overlap with Australia and with what the Spurs look for from an organizational perspective.
I've been a Spurs fan since '91. The thing I loved about Patty was the way he loved being a Spur. Of course, we all love Patty's perimeter shot, hitting the threes. You know, we loved his energy. He just seemed to fit right in with the team.
After that 2014 finals, I've seen enough of Patty Mills. He killed us, man. I mean, they all played well, but Patty in particular, just seeing how he would get from one rim to the other rim very quickly, and a great finisher.
You know, they value sort of the Australian way of hard-working, good locker room guys. Australians have developed that reputation around the league.
Bainesy tough as nails and would run through a brick wall for someone and just had this rawness. He's one of those players, if you look back on it, and if it wasn't for that time in the Spurs, I'm not so sure he would have had the same longevity in the NBA.
Brand new vibes, get me a light. Woo! Counted the money, okay.
I've never met Josh Green, but he got drafted number 18. He went to the Mavericks. It's exactly what I ended up doing. I thought, that's really cool. I said at the time, I hope he's there longer than what I was, because I think he'll really, really enjoy being a part of the Dallas community.
Counted the money, okay. My bike crib with a view on.
Josh is like one of my favorite stories that you can find like in basketball. Another one of these guys that goes undrafted and has to make it the hard way, and by the fact that they keep signing these guys that come from Australia, are willing to scratch and claw for their careers, and eventually I think they just trust that these guys figure it out and make it.
The latest crops coming through, they are having a much more significant impact than what I did.
It's great to see so many Australians go through, Texas teams and in the NBA right now.
I make sure that if there's a Mavericks game on, I'll always go there, or if there's an Aussie playing, I'll always watch them, because it means more to me.
All of the teams in Texas have done so well at finding the star players. It's just a real credit to Australians that they're always willing to come in and do whatever the team needs for them. That's when you find success.